Okay, here's a video of my 1968 Kaiser Jeep M109A3. As you can see on the front, I've replaced the headlights and the turn signals with LED lights. We have MRAP rims with the adapter plates and the AVM lockout hubs. The lockout hubs are to help with fuel mileage and also make it a lot easier for turning on the street. See, it's nice and clean up underneath. Here's a little bit of rust on one of the corners. Here's the lock that we put on the door so that you can lock the door so somebody can't get inside the vehicle without the keys. Down underneath, here we have the power steering air assist that was added, and that makes the turning quite a bit easier. And what I'm going to do now is we'll come in, start the truck up so it can start to idle. See all the gauges here. As of right now, I've replaced all the gauges except for the speedometer and the RPM. Over here we have the pyrometer, and that way we can tell what the exhaust temp is to make sure we're not exceeding what the recommended exhaust temp is. And that way you can safely bump up the fuel mixture to get a little bit more power out of the vehicle. So over here we've got the keyed ignition, again to make it a little bit more difficult to steal. And we've also switched out the light switch and put on the push button, and I also put on a adapter harness to allow the headlights and the turn signals to operate at the same time. So go ahead, put it in neutral, hit start. Starts right up. See, both the headlights and the turn signals, just like a regular commercial vehicle or a regular car, operate at the same time. Now the reason the housing here are tan is I was planning on doing tan on the vehicle when I completed it. You can see the tires, really good condition. Pretty much new. Still have the little nubbies on it and the mold marks. It's currently registered state of California. I just renewed the registration for another year. LED lights in the back, got the ladder on the back. Also keyed the rear entry as well and ground off the ability to lock it so you can't get locked in from the outside. And I already unlocked it. Make it easy one-handed here. And you can see on the inside you can lock it and unlock it, and we just simply notched this bar here, and when you bring it down it drops right into that latch there. Inside the box you can see the condition of the wood is real good still. Now it does have a little bit of a leak on the roof in the last major rain. I got a little bit of water in here and I had a table sitting down there. Plan was to use this for tailgating, so I do keep all my tailgating equipment in here. This is what's left of the radio equipment. And some of the spare parts that I have for it. And we have the exhaust blower with the controls along with the circuit breakers and the power switches and everything. Looks like this was part of the National Guard when I purchased it, and this was on the one of the walls so they could track the armor wheel vehicle status. But still real nice and clean. Looks like it's starting to show just a tad little bit of rust up here on some of the bolts. Like I said, we've got some rain lately and the roof does have some rust on it, and so luckily really not much rust inside the box and not much water inside the box, and you can tell the floors are still good condition. So now that's in the down locked position, and without the key you can see you can't get it open. You have to turn the key in and pull it open at the same time. You can tell it's a lot quieter because of the muffler that we put on it, and makes it a lot easier to drive with the muffler. You don't have to wear hearing protection. This is some more of the rust that I had pictures of as well in one of the other corners. See these tires in same condition. All of them look fairly new. Very little wear on the vehicles. They were probably spare tires on a military vehicle, and so I bought them as a set. Sorry that this will not be the best video in the world, but at least it'll give you an idea how the truck runs and the condition of the truck. more comfortable. They also have 3-point seat belts, and they're welded in and welded to the frame. How easy it is to turn. Very little effort. Properly with LED lights. The flasher control was replaced so that it would function correctly. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. That's to activate the front wheel drive. And then we have the high and the low right here. Yep. Take the emergency brake off. And reverse. And that's it. If you got any other questions, then shoot me an email or a message. And I gotta let this idle for another 5 minutes and let it cool down. But you can also see that some of the data plates I've replaced, so they look a lot better. This is the original plate here with the VIN. This has been replaced. This plate has been replaced. These two have been replaced. So little things here and there. Smaller steering wheel, give you a little bit more room. Oil filters, fuel filters, air filter, belts have all been changed. So basically this truck can be driven as it sits right now.